Tonight we wrap up Life Lessons, a series of letters written by our 55 and older viewers to young people who are graduating or about to graduate from high school or college. But really, these are lessons we can all learn from. Tonight we meet Dave Hallock from Fort Wayne, and this may sound strange, but you can't get to know Dave without also feeling like you're getting to know his late wife.
I know that the best thing that I ever did in my life was to marry Sharon.
His wife of almost a decade was Sharon Rossi, the longtime on-air personality at Rock 104, seen here in a TV appearance not long before she passed.
I have always stated, and you know that I've said this, that you have the best female voice in broadcasting.
And right back at you, sir.
Why? Why was that the best thing you ever did?
She had the gift of giving that I never had. I mean, she didn't care what she had. She cared for people, and it just opened my eyes to a new way of life, to put others before yourself.
Sharon has been gone just over a year, taken by cancer in her early 50s, but reminders of her presence are everywhere in the home she and Dave shared. Snapshots of touching times spent together, mementos of the rock and roll music that so strongly stamped its impression upon her playful personality, and her own words written down in letters and cards.
Before Christmas, Sharon asked me if she could go shopping. This was towards the end of her chemo journey. I told her sure and asked her if she wanted me to go. She assured me that she would be fine. So what she had done that day is that she shopped for cards. And she purchased a year's worth of cards, birthday cards, anniversary cards, friendship cards. And she put money in some of the cards. She put a little handwritten note in some of the cards. She gave them to her best friend, Cookie. And she gave Cookie a list of when to put all these cards in the mail.
A year's worth of cards running from February 2012, the month she died, to February 2013, each with a special personal touch included.
Her brother, Doug, wears sneakers. And this is the card that she sent her brother.
It's your birthday with sneakers.
With one guy with sneakers. Yeah. And everybody else is dressed up. To this day, it amazes me that she could do something like this. You know, imagine, I mean, here she is looking at the end of her life, and she's still thinking about other people. When they got their card, I asked them if they would bring the card over to me so I could feel the card and read it and feel her love.
You can hear the pain in his voice, can't you? It's hard for Dave just to be in the house these days. Once abuzz with the clatter of the friends and family Sharon always welcomed and made time for, it's so quiet now. Haunting, yes, but also a vivid reminder, Dave says, of Sharon and the joy she brought because of her deep love for other people and her hunger to spend meaningful time with them.
What are the lessons that people learn from your story?
I would say to kids today is to put the phones down and interact with each other.
Sharon was not a phone person. No. She was a face-to-face person.
She was a face-to-face person, and she hated Facebook. And her interpretation of Facebook is, oh, I woke up today and turned on the light. You know, she hated it. She absolutely hated it. She wanted nothing to do with it. I still have her little cell phone here. It's just a simple little flip phone. She didn't care about the internet. She didn't care about, she wanted face to face.
How did being married to Sharon change you?
It changed me that I'm more of a giving person, and I care more about people than I did before.
Is that a lesson for people coming out of high school and college?
Yeah. Yes, you know, that you have to, it's not all about me. You know, it's a society and what you can offer to society. You never know how you might influence somebody else. Sharon was my gift from God.
Dave had no idea Sharon had written all those cards until people started receiving them after she passed. And to carry on what Sharon taught him, Dave says he's going to start giving to others in a way he never has before by volunteering at the local VA hospital.